Gilmore Girls, teaser, interior, Luke's cup, day. The woman enters. She rushes over to a table and dumps the purse on a chair and starts unraveling herself. We meet Lorelai Gilmore, a very attractive, vibrant 33-year-old woman, though she could easily pass for 20. She sits down and looks around her, sprints across the diner. She spots something. Her eyes widen. Luke Danes, the owner, is taking a fresh pot off the coffee machine. Luke is a scruffy, though handsome man in his 30s with the body of a fireman under that apron. Lorelai grabs her coffee cup and sprints across the diner to the counter.
Please, Luke, please, please, please.
How many cups have you had this morning?
None.
Plus...
5. But yours is better.
You have a problem.
Yes, I do.
Junkie.
Angel. You're a goddamn angel.
Lorelai goes back to her table. She drinks her coffee happily for a beat before she realizes that there's a very attractive man in his 20s standing over her.
Yeah, look really good.
It is really good. Best coffee in town.
Yeah? I have to get a cup.
Good plan.
I've never been here before. Just passing way through to Hartford.
You're a regular Jack Kerouac.
Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I sit down?
Actually, I'm meeting someone.
I'm Joey.
Okay.
You don't have a name?
I have a name, but I really am waiting for someone, so.
So, I should get going.
So soon?
What?
Just screwing with your mind. It's been nice meeting you, Joey. Enjoy Hartford.
Enjoy your coffee, Mr. Woman.
Oh, I like that.
Joey smiles at her and moves off. The door opens and another bundled up woman comes in. She makes her way over to Lorelai's table. This is Rory. She looks a bit younger than Lorelai, but is also tall and pretty. Rory's more serious and shy than Lorelai, but just as sharp.
Oof, freezing.
What do you need? Hot tea, coffee,
Lip gloss.
cocoa, strawberry, vanilla, or toasted marshmallow?
You've got to go back on sugar. Anything in there not resembling a breakfast cereal?
Boring. But yes.
God, RuPaul doesn't use that much makeup.
You're crabby.
Sorry, I lost my Macy Gray CD and I need caffeine.
Oh, well. I have your CD
Thief.
here, and I'll get you some coffee. I swear it's not for me. It's for Rory. I swear.
You're shameless.
Hey, Officer Krupke, look. Over there at that table.
Angle on Lorelai's table where we see that Joey has returned and is now chatting up Rory. Lorelai shakes her head in disbelief.
He's got quite a pair, this guy.
Yeah, I've never been through here before.
Oh, you have too.
Oh, hi.
You really like my table, don't you?
I'm just, I'm
Getting to know my daughter?
your...
Are you my new daddy?
Wow. You do not look old enough to have a daughter. I mean it. And you do not look like a daughter.
That's possibly very sweet of you. Thanks.
So, daughter, huh? You know I'm traveling with a friend.
She's 16.
Bye.
Drive safe.
Fade out. End of teaser. Act 1. Independence Inn. Morning.
300 is a final count as of yesterday. Now, is the cake ready? Margie's frantic about the cake.
The cake is ready and gorgeous. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. You just have to relax.
Relax. Yes. Oh God, just let her stay married to this one.
No, I'm sorry. We're completely booked this week. We have a wedding party here. No, there's really nothing I can do. Yes, I'm sure. Positive. I don't have to look, ma'am. Yes, of course I'll look. No, sorry, completely booked. Yes, life is full of disappointments. No, I don't know what the point of living is. Yes, well, at least you're taking it well.
Two of the flower girls are allergic to tuberosis. Yeah, two of the flower girls are allergic to tuberosis, so they can't be in their baskets or they'll die.
No two roses. I'll take care of it. Now you need to go up to your room, relax, unpack, and I'll send a masseuse up to take care of you.
Oh, you're a dear. See if someone tall and Antonio Banderas-like is available.
Mrs. Langworthy goes up the staircase. Lorelai heads over to the front desk. Mikael is still on the phone. He's desperately trying to keep from killing himself.
Damn, you have no idea how desperately I'd like to help you, but I'd have to build a room for you myself, and I'm not the kind of man who works with his hands, so the best I can do is suggest that you please try for another weekend. Any weekend. The 21st? Oh, hold on. I'll look. No, I'm sorry. We're all booked.
Judy, get the florist on the phone.
Okay.
Ask for G. Tell him 2 roses for the Langworthy wedding are out. Substitute the climbing roses he used for us in the dining room arrangement he did last week. Tell him to do one and send it over for approval by 4 o'clock. And why aren't you moving?
Don't know where I put his number.
716-6872.
716. Oh, sorry, numbers throw me?
There. Now, when the arrangement gets here, find me immediately. Has the plumber attended to room 4 yet?
I don't know. I was doing the keys.
He was here. He did nothing. It's $100.
Lorelai dials the phone. Rory enters. She's wearing jeans and a bulky sweater that goes down to her knee.
Yes, Marco, Lorelai. Talk to me about room 4. What was wrong with it? I thought you replaced that last time. Because you told me you did, and I never forget anything. So then this one's on you, right? Pleasure doing business with you.
She hangs up. Rory comes behind the desk poking around. She's obviously very comfortable back there.
Judy, please go up and check on room 4. Make sure it's working.
Okay.
Judy, listen to me. I've been working for your aunt and uncle for a long time, and they've been good to me. So when they asked me to give you a job, train you in the family business, I was happy to do it. Happy. See the smile? Okay, but this is a really busy week, and I need you to be faster and more organized, or please, God in heaven, find yourself a rich husband.
Don't you listen to her. Find yourself any husband. He doesn't have to be rich. What is your offspring doing?
I need stamps. Can I have these?
No.
Take them. What's the deal with the moo-moo?
Stop.
No, I'm just saying you couldn't find one made of metal in case anyone has X-ray eyes.
Who here heard me say stop?
Derek, an 18-year-old absolutely adorable valet, comes up to the desk.
There's a lot of people here today. I got cars backed up all the way down the driveway.
Well, good thing you're in here.
Well, just wanted to tell you that I don't have to go to my aunt's funeral tomorrow. She didn't die yet.
Well, maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe. That's a really nice outfit you're wearing.
Thank you, Derek.
God, he is so puppy-faced around you.
Derek's sweet. You should take a crack at him.
He's not into me, Mrs. Robinson.
Well, he could be if you weren't wearing an entire flock of sheep.
And how we say goodbye.
Wait, give Michelle your French paper to look at before you go.
Excusez?
Oh, that would be great.
No.
Oh, come on, Mikkel. I'll tell all the ladies what a stud you are.
I believe they already know.
Please, Michelle, please. Pretty please with sugar on top. I'll stop talking like this.
Leave it. I'll look at it if I get a chance.
It's due tomorrow. And pay special attention to grammar.
Interior kitchen morning. The kitchen is huge and chaotic with fabulous things cooking and bubbling. On the floor under an avalanche of pots and pans is Suki St. James, the chef and Lorelai's best friend. She's a brilliant cook with no hand-eye coordination whatsoever. Right now, her forehead's bandaged. There's a splint on her left little finger and band-aids all over her arms. The sous chef, Salvador, and a couple of the kitchen helpers are trying to untangle her.
I'm okay.
What did you do now? Are you hurt? How did this happen? Weren't you watching her?
I turned around for 1 second.
Suki, damn it. I told you to be careful.
I know. I'm sorry. Hey, I fixed the peach sauce.
This is blood. You're bleeding. Why are you bleeding?
Oh, I think my stitch is open. I used too much maple syrup. It strangled the fruit.
When did you get stitches?
Friday night, radish roses.
Lorelai grabs a couple of kitchen towels and starts wrapping them around Suki's hand. Suki tries to reach up the counter to get a pan.
Stop moving.
I want you to taste the sauce. You have to try it when it's warm.
Dear God Almighty, that's incredible.
I thought I'd put it on the waffles tomorrow for breakfast.
I swear I want to bathe in this sauce. You know, someday when we open our own inn, diabetics will be lining up to eat this sauce.
Oh, won't that be great?
But the key to achieving that dream is you staying alive long enough to actually open the inn with me, understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, now let's get you up into the doctor on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ow!
What?
I stepped on my thumb. I'm fine. On 3.
Exterior street morning. Rory is walking with her best friend, Lane Kim, a bright, quiet Korean girl. Lane has the constant dilemma of having very traditional Korean parents while being an Americanized girl. Lane hands Rory her jacket and a backpack. She opens the backpack, takes out a Woodstock 99 t-shirt and puts it on over her pink thermal tee. She takes back her stuff.
When are you going to let your parents know you listen to the evil rock music? You're an American teenager, for God's sake.
Rory, if my parents still get upset over obscene portion size of American food, I seriously doubt I'm going to make any inroads with Kid Rock.
They reach the school. Kids mill around the front in a frenzy of pre-class activity. A large sign announcing the weekend hayride is draped across the front.
I have to go to that.
The hayride? You're kidding.
My parents set me up with the son of a business associate. He's going to be a doctor.
How old is he?
16?
So he's going to be a doctor in 100 years?
My parents like to plan ahead.
God. And you have to go to the hayride with him? Oh, now you're kidding.
Koreans never joke about future doctors. So I guess you're not going, huh?
No, I'm still fuzzy on what's fun about sitting in the cold for 2 hours with a bundle of sticks up your ass.
Well, don't expect me to clear it up for you.
Interior antique store, afternoon. This is Lane's house. The Kims have devised a very interesting living arrangement for themselves. The family lives upstairs except for the kitchen. The downstairs is their antique store. It's crammed from top to bottom with their antiques. Tables are piled on top of each other. Chairs are piled on top of tables. Sofas are hung from the ceiling. There's not an inch of open space anywhere, nor is there a clear path for people to walk through. The whole place is an elaborate dusty maze. Rory and Lane enter.
Mom, we're home. Did you hear something?
I'm not sure.
Mom, are you here?
Lane?
We have contact.
Mom, where are you?
Lane, where are you?
Back here.
Over here.
I think she's that way.
Are we closer?
I'm by the table.
She's kidding, right?
Look, we'll meet you in the kitchen.
What?
The
That's
kitchen!
kitchen.
Who's that?
It's Rory, Mom.
Oh,
Wow. I could hear the disappointment from here. You know, it sucks that after all these years, your mom still hates me.
She doesn't hate you.
She hates my mother.
She doesn't trust unmarried women.
You're unmarried.
I'm hayride with a future proctologist. I have potential.
Interior Kim kitchen, afternoon. The girls enter to find Mrs. Kim busy at the stove. Mrs. Kim is tiny with a slight Korean accent. She wears sneakers at all times and she moves about 1,000 miles a minute.
it's ready. I have muffins with no dairy, no sugar, and no wheat. You have to dip them in the tea to make them soft, but they're very healthy. How was school? None of the girls got pregnant and drop out.
Not that we know of.
To come to think of it, Joanna Posner was glowing a little.
What?
Nothing, Mom. She's kidding.
Boys don't like funny girls.
Noted.
Hello? Anybody here?
We're here. We're coming. Have more muffins? Only good for 24 hours.
Interior hotel office, afternoon. Lorelai is sitting at her desk opening a large stack of mail. Judy pokes her head in.
Hi, a man just called and said the angels for the Langworthy wedding aren't in yet. Is this bad?
Well, let's see. The wedding's on Saturday. The angels aren't in. Now, even with a total lack of deductive skills, doesn't this sound bad?
Yes? I'll call him back.
Tell him if they're not here by tomorrow, I'll take him to court. And if he tries to give you any grief,
The letter has caught her attention. She opens it and reads.
What? If it gives me any grief? What? Please, I need the specifics.
oh my God, oh my God.
Interior kitchen, afternoon. Suki, with one arm in a sling, is moving quickly around the kitchen. Salvador and two other guys are following her closely, moving hanging pots she almost backs into, putting a rag in her hand before she touches something hot. It's a well-orchestrated ballet. Lorelai bursts through the door.
Suki, the Chilton school she got in.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dear Ms. Gilmore, we are happy to inform you that we have a vacancy at Chilton Preparatory starting up immediately. Due to your daughter's excellent grades and recommendations and your enthusiastic pursuit of her enrollment, I offered to blow the principal to get her in. We would be happy to accept her as soon as the first semester's tuition has been received. She did it. She's going to Chilton.
I'm so happy for you.
Is something burning?
My bangs. Earlier.
This is it, you know? From that school, she'll be able to get into any college she wants. She's going to get the education I never had and do all the things I never did, and I can resent her for it, and we can finally have a normal mother-daughter relationship. Okay, more hugs. I love you. I really, really do.
Rory's going to Chilton. Rory's going to Chilton.
Suki happily tosses away the rag and goes back to work. The rag lands on the stove and bursts into flames. Salvador calmly clamps the lid down on it and it's doused. Fade out, end of Act 1. Act 2, interior living room night. The room is small but full of warmth and life. Only old rugs, lived-in furniture, and antique quilts everywhere. There's definitely not a set color scheme, just the organized chaos of two young women living under the same roof. There's a fireplace much smaller than the elegant ones at the inn, whose mantle is crammed with photos of Lorelai and Rory and their friends. A happy little fire is burning away. Lorelai goes around the room, lighting candles. Rory enters.
Hey, wow. Are those real logs?
Yep.
What? Are we out of Duraflames?
Nope.
You're happy.
Yep.
Did you do something slutty?
I'm not that happy.
Interior dining room, evening.
You made meatloaf.
And mac and cheese. And that salad you like with the sugared walnuts and the blue cheese. And Suki made this unbelievable cherry rum cake that you are way too young to eat, but what the hell?
What's going on?
Open your present, please.
Rory rips the package open and pulls out a blue and white plaid skirt.
I'm going to be in a Britney Spears video.
You're going to Chilton.
What?
I got the letter today.
This is not funny.
Lorelai pulls the letter out of her pocket.
You're in, baby? Oh no, don't you dare cry.
How did this happen? You didn't really. The principal? Did you?
No, that was a joke. They got an opening. I'm sending the check tomorrow and you're starting on Monday.
Oh my God. I can't believe this.
I know.
Can we do this? Do we have the money?
Hey, you let me worry about the money, huh? You just worry about getting into Harvard. Now we'll have a lot of fattening food to eat, so I suggest we get started.
Okay.
Rory sits back down in her seat and brushes the tears out of her eyes. Lorelai starts cutting the meatloaf. After a beat, Rory can't control herself anymore, and she rushes at Lorelai and gives her a huge flying hug that sends both of them and the chair crashing to the ground. Interior, school hallway, morning.
And we get to wear uniforms. No more having people check you out to see what jeans you're wearing. Everyone dressed alike in boring clothes, just there to learn.
Microphone, please. There you go.
Okay, there's academic minded and there's 80.
A guy comes down the hall, a very intense looking, dark-eyed, weirdly amazing looking guy. His eyes lock on Rory. She doesn't notice. He stares at her as he goes down the hallway. The girls close their lockers and head the other way. Hotel front desk, morning. Miguel is standing next to the phone, which is ringing. He's letting it ring. Lorelai storms out of the office.
Michelle, the phone?
It rings.
Can you answer it?
No. People are particularly stupid today, and I can't talk to any more of them.
You know who's really nice to talk to? The people at the unemployment agency.
Miguel picks up the phone.
Independence Inn. Michelle speaking.
Interior office, continuous. Lorelai is pacing, obviously very upset. Sounds of music are heard over the speakerphone. She's looking at the acceptance letter. A voice comes on the speakerphone. This voice, you know what, Elizabeth, just take the voice.
Chilton Prep.
Yes, hi. I've been holding for Ms. Bell. Okay, my daughter just got accepted and no, this semester. Right. Well, I was so excited when I read that she got in that I didn't read the whole letter. And today I went to make out the enrollment check and well, I read the whole letter and that's a very high fee you got yourself there. I was wondering if you couldn't take, say, part now just to get her going. But she's supposed to start Monday and that doesn't give me much time to pull a bank job. I was kidding. A bank job is robbing a bank. You know what? Never mind. No. Don't give her space away. I'll figure it out. Right. It's been a real treat talking to you. Bye.
Exterior, Lorelai's porch, night.
What do I do?
You can have anything I own. My car. Sell my car.
Oh, sweetie. No one wants your car.
You know, you might want to considering asking,
No.
but it seems like the only option.
Suki, there are several chapters from a Stephen King novel that I would reenact before I'd resort to that option.
But I think if you...
Suki, please.
Okay, it's dropped.
Rory comes out of the house wearing the plaid skirt.
So, what do you think?
Wow. It makes you look smart.
Okay, no more wine for you. Mom,
You look like Laura Ingalls Wilder.
fine, you can hem it. A little. Only a little.
Thank you.
Interior living room continuous. Suki goes into the kitchen. Lorelai gets her sewing basket and starts pinning the skirt up.
I can't believe tomorrow is my last day at Dormancy High School. I was so excited today. I dressed for gym
You're kidding.
and I played volleyball.
With other people?
And I learned that all this time I was avoiding group sports
Yeah?
was very smart because I suck at them.
Yeah, you got that from me.
Suki comes back out of the kitchen wearing an apron.
Where's the pate?
At Zsa Zsa Gabor's house. Okay, go see what you think.
I love being a private school girl.
Exterior, same brick house with ornate door. Day.
Hi, Mom.
We open to find Emily Gilmore holding the ornate door open. Emily is a distinguished looking woman in her early 60s. Her dress is impeccable. Her hair is perfect and the pearls are real. She looks absolutely astonished to see her daughter.
Lorelai, my goodness, this is a surprise. Is it Easter already?
I just got finished with my business class and I thought I'd stop by.
To see me?
Yes,
Well, isn't that nice? Come in.
thanks.
Interior Gilmore house. Day. A far cry from the chaotic but homey clapboard house of Lorelai's. This house is very elegant and upscale. Marble floors in the entryway, heavy drapes and crystal chandeliers make up a house that says front page of Architectural Digest. And don't touch anything simultaneously. They walk down the hall. The place looks great.
It hasn't changed.
Well, there you go.
Interior Gilmore living room, continuous. The living room is even more imposing than the entryway. Portraits of Emily and Lorelai's father, Richard, hang on the walls. Another portrait of mischievously smiling little Lorelai also hangs on the wall. The women sit down stiffly.
So, how are the girls at the bridge club?
Old.
Well, good.
You said you were taking a business class?
Yeah, I take a business class at the college twice a week. I'm sure I've told you.
Well, if you're sure, then you must have.
So, I'm a executive manager at the inn now.
Really?
I run the whole place.
Well, you must be busy.
It's just a matter of time before I could buy my own inn.
Well, won't that be something? Would you like some tea?
I'd love some coffee.
Emily, I'm home.
We're in here.
Richard Gilmore enters. Richard is a tall, strong, opinionated man of few words. He doesn't need that many. He stops in his tracks when he sees Lorelai.
What is it? Christmas already?
Hey, Dad.
Lorelai was taking a business class at the college today and decided to drop in to see me, us.
What business class?
Well, she told us about it, dear, remember?
No, he crosses to this very Blake Carrington bear and pours himself. That's okay.
Yeah.
No, is she staying at home for dinner?
No, she's not. Look, I actually came here for a reason. Dad, could you maybe sit down for a minute?
Richard stands at the bar, going through the mail.
You need money.
I have a situation.
You need money.
Would you please just let me get this out? Please. Rory's been accepted to Chilton.
Chilton? Oh, that's a wonderful school. It's only 5 minutes from here.
I know it is. I've been trying for 2 years to get her in there, and now there's an opening, and we just found out about it. She can start as early as Monday. The problem is I have to put down an enrollment fee plus this semester's tuition, and I have to do it immediately or she loses her spot.
So you need money.
Yes. It's not for me, okay? It's for Rory. This is a great opportunity for her, and it would simply be a loan. I fully intend to pay back every cent. I just can't let her miss out on something this important. I don't ask for favors, you know that.
Oh, yes, we know.
I'll get the checkbook.
Thank you. I can't tell you. Thank you.
On one condition.
A condition?
Yes. Since we are now financially involved in your life, I want to be actively involved in your life.
What does that mean, Mother?
It means that I want more contact, not just holidays and birthdays. Rory's going to be going to school 5 minutes from here. And you yourself are in town at least twice a week, as you told us.
I did tell you.
I want a weekly dinner.
What?
Friday nights, you and Rory will have dinner here.
Mom?
And you have to call us once a week to give us an update on her schooling and your life. That's it. That's the condition. If you agree, you can come to dinner tomorrow night and leave here with a check. Otherwise, I'm sorry, we can't help you.
I don't want her to know I borrowed money from you. I want this to be between us.
Is 7 good for dinner?
Perfect.
Fade out, end of Act 2. Act 3, fade in. Interior high school day. Rory is cleaning out her locker. Lane is helping her.
So I told my mom you're changing schools.
Was she thrilled?
Party's on Friday.
Well, that's it. 2513. It's all yours. You're going to like it. Great front door access.
Thanks. Oops. I have to go. I have to have a pretty high hayride cup of tea with the future doctor. How do I look? Korean?
Spitting image.
Bye.
Lane disappears around the corner. Rory bends down to pick up some trash that spilled out of her locker. When she gets back up, the mystery boy is standing there.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
You're like Ruth Corden and Rosemary's Baby. Just standing there with the Tanis root. Make some noise.
Are you cleaning out your locker? It looks like you're going somewhere.
Oh, right. I am.
Where?
New school?
You're moving?
No, just my books are.
My family just moved here from Chicago.
Chicago. Windy. Oprah.
Yeah, that's the place. I'm Dean.
Hi. Oh, Rory, me. That's me.
Rory.
Well, Lorelai, technically,
Lorelai. I like that.
it's my mother's name too. She named me after herself. She was lying in the hospital thinking about how men name. The page turn. Boys after themselves all the time, you know? So why couldn't women? Her feminism just took over. Although personally, I think a lot of Demerol, so that also went into the decision. I never talk this much.
Yeah. Well, I'd better go.
Oh, sure. Bye.
I have to go look for a job. If you hear of anyone hiring around here, maybe you give me a call.
Oh, sure. If I hear. You know, you should check with Miss Patty. She teaches dance. She was actually on Broadway once.
I don't really dance much.
Oh, no, she just kind of knows everything that's happening in town. She'll know if someone's looking.
Oh, great. Thanks. Hey, what are you doing now?
Nothing much. I should throw this away at some point.
Maybe you should show me where this Miss Patty's place is.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't really have anything important to. Let's go.
Interior Luke's Cup night. Lorelai and Rory sit eating salads, neither with a lot of gusto. They're both a little preoccupied.
You were like getting home tonight.
Yeah, I went to the library.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, we're having dinner with the grandparents tomorrow night.
We are,
Yeah.
but it's September.
So,
What holiday is in September?
look, it's not a holiday thing, okay? It's just dinner.
Fine. Sorry, God.
Burn meat can kill you. Enjoy.
I finished your skirt today. A grunt of acknowledgement might be nice.
I don't understand why we're going to dinner tomorrow night. What if I had plans? You didn't even ask me.
If you had plans, I would have known.
How?
You would have told me.
I don't tell you everything. I have my own things.
Fine. You have things.
That's right. I have things.
Hey, I had dibs on being the bitch tonight.
Just tonight,
What the hell is up your butt?
I'm not sure I want to go to Chilton.
What?
The timing is just really bad.
The timing is bad?
And the bus ride to and from Hartford, it's 40 minutes each way. That's time I could be studying or helping you out at the inn.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Plus, I don't think we should be spending the money right now. And I know Chilton's going to be costing you a lot.
Oh, you have no idea.
All of your money should be going towards buying an inn with Suki.
What about college? What about Harvard?
We don't know that I can't get into Harvard if I stay where I am.
Okay, end of the crazy talk. I appreciate your concern about the money, but I've got all that covered.
I still don't want to go
Why?
because I don't.
I have to get out of here.
We have to pay first.
Exterior street, night. The two women walk in silence. Lorelai is still in shock. We hear the clip-clop of horse hooves getting closer. A horse-drawn wagon comes into frame. The wagon is filled with bales of hay and kids, including a miserable-looking lane flanked on both sides by the two somber Korean boys. The hayride passes Lorelai and Rory. They walk past the old converted town hall that sports a big sign: Miss Patty's School of Ballet, Gymnastics, Ice Skating, Cheerleading, Baton Twirling, and Modeling. The front door is open and we see a room full of tiny girls in black leotards, pink tights, and green tutus. Standing just outside the front door is Miss Patty, a 200-pound, heavily made-up woman of indeterminable age. Miss Patty was formerly a professional dancer who at some point decided having a sandwich was more important than working with Bob Fosse. Miss Patty is smoking a cigarette and pounding a cane to help the girls keep time.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a waltz, ladies. Susie, you have to tinkle, and uncross your legs, darling. Rory, good. I think I found a job for your male friend.
What male friend?
They need a stock boy at the supermarket. I already talked to Taylor Deuce about him. You tell him to go by tomorrow.
Okay, thanks.
Cute boy. You have a cute, good taste. Hands in the air, not on the nose.
What male friend? Oh, you're gonna have to walk a lot faster than that. You're gonna have to turn into friggin' Flojo to get away from me.
Interior, Lorelai's living room, night. Rory enters and slams the door. Lorelai enters right on her heels. The door gets slammed again.
This is about a boy. Of course. I can't believe I didn't see it. All this talk about money and bus rides? You've got a thing going with a guy and you don't want to leave school.
I'm going to bed.
God, I'm so dense. That should have been my first thought. After all, you're me.
I'm not you.
Really? Someone willing to throw important life experiences out the window to be with a guy? Sounds like me to me.
Whatever.
So who is he?
There's no guy.
Dark hair, romantic eyes, looks a little dangerous.
This conversation is over.
Tattoos are good too.
I don't want to change schools because of all the reasons that I already told you 1,000 times. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Good night.
Does he have a motorcycle? Because if you're gonna throw your life away, better have a motorcycle.
Interior, Rory's bedroom, night.
Thanks for the knock.
Rory, Please, just talk to me. Fine, I'll talk. Look, don't get me wrong. Guys are great. I'm a huge fan of guys. You don't get knocked up at 16 being indifferent to guys. But babe, guys are always going to be there. This school isn't. It's more important. It has to be more important.
Please let me go to sleep.
You've always been the sensible one in this house. I need you to remember that feeling now. You will kick your own ass later if you blow this.
Well, it's my ass.
Okay, you know what? We've always had a democracy here. Nothing happened unless we both agreed. But this time, I'm gonna have to play the mom card. You're going to Chilton. I don't care whether you want to or not. Monday morning, you will be there. End of story.
We'll see.
Yes, we will.
Fade out, end of Act 3. Act 4, fade in, interior, Independence Kitchen. Day, a team of burly men are moving an enormous stove out of the kitchen. Black smoke pours from it. Lorelai is signing a clipboard full of papers. A very distraught Suki stands next to her.
I swear, I don't know what happened.
It's not important.
I've made that dish 100 times. It's never exploded.
It's fine.
Oh God, I killed a Viking. You should fire me. Or at least take the cost of the new stove out of my paycheck.
Whatever you want.
I can't afford to pay for a new stove. Those things are expensive.
Suki, please, I'm begging you. Pull yourself together because I got no sleep last night and I think I put my pantyhose on backwards.
Rory's still mad at you?
Hey, I'm not so crazy about her either.
It was just a fight. Mothers and daughters fight.
No, we don't fight. We never fight.
You told me to inform you when your daughter arrived. Well, she's here and she's sitting in my chair.
I'll be back in a minute.
And you're the only one left standing. Life's a funny, funny thing, no?
Interior, front desk. Day, Rory is sitting in a chair reading. Lorelai walks over.
Hey, no moo-moo today. You know what's weird? I kind of miss it.
You left me a note to meet you here.
Yeah, I thought maybe you could help out for a couple of hours. We've got this wedding tomorrow. Things are crazy. You can make a little extra cash.
Fine.
So, are you going to give me the mommy dearest treatment forever?
You wanted me here, and I'm here. Should I do something or what?
Yeah. Go home. Dinner's at 7. Be ready to go.
Fine.
Exterior, ornate door, night. The huge ornate door fills the screen. We pull back to find a now very dressed up Lorelai and Rory standing there. As usual, Lorelai is holding an unusually large container of coffee. The weather's cold, but Lorelai still won't ring the bell. They stand there a beat. Finally, Rory speaks.
So, do we go in or stand here reenacting Little Matchbox Girl?
Okay, look, I know you hate me. I'm the most horrible woman in the world. Message received. But I need you to be civil to me just for dinner. And then on the way home, you can pull a Menendez. Deal?
Fine.
Fine. Everything's fine. That's your favorite word lately.
Lorelai rings the bell. The door opens. Emily answers, looking even more regal than she did before.
Well, you're right on time.
Yeah, no traffic at all.
Interior, entryway, continuous.
I can't tell you what a treat this is to have you girls here.
Yeah, we're pretty excited too.
Is that a collector's cup or can I throw it away for you?
Oh, I can do it.
In the kitchen, please.
Right. Sorry.
Rory, just let me look at you. You are just exquisite. Look at that skin. Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Grandma.
So I want to hear all about Chilton.
Well, I haven't actually started yet.
Interior, living room, continuous.
Richard, look who's here.
He glances up.
Rory, you're tall.
I guess.
What's your height?
5'8".
That's tall. She's tall. He goes, "Oh." Do I say that's the last line? It seems like it's a direction.
No. I think that's the editing in the script is a little funky. You just skip over it if it sounds like stage direction.
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Rory, your daughter's tall.
Yeah, it's freakish. We're going to have her studied at MIT.
Champagne, anyone?
Champagne. Wow. Fancy.
Well, it's not every day that I have my girls here for dinner on a day the banks are open. A toast to Rory entering Chilton and an exciting new phase in her life.
You're here. And
This is so exciting. And education is the most important thing in the world after family.
And pie. Joke.
Ah,
The room sinks into silence with Lorelai and Emily avoiding each other's eyes. Without looking up, Richard hands Rory part of the paper. Interior dining room night. The dining room is formal and a bit Citizen Kane-ish. Several large silver platters with domed lids have been set on the table.
Rory, how do you like the lamb?
It's good.
Too dry?
No.
Tina always leaves it in too long. I'll have her make something else.
Oh, please don't. It's fine.
Well, all right then.
The potatoes are a little salty though.
Excuse me?
So, Grandpa, how's the insurance biz?
people die, we pay. People crash cars, we pay. People lose a foot, we pay.
Well, at least you've got your new slogan.
And how are the things at the motel?
The inn. They're fine.
Lorelai is the executive manager now. Isn't that wonderful?
Speaking of which, Christopher called yesterday.
Speaking of which, how is that a speaking of which?
He's doing very well out in California. He's got his own practice now. He's a very talented man, your father.
She knows.
Always was a smart one, that boy. You must take after him.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go get a Coke or a knife.
Interior dining room night.
I think I'm gonna go talk to.
No, I'll go. You stay and keep your grandfather company.
Rory sits down reluctantly. Emily goes into the kitchen.
Lorelai, come back to the table.
He's a piece of work, my father.
He didn't mean anything by that.
Is this what it's going to be like every Friday night? I come over here and let the two of you attack me?
You're being very dramatic.
Dramatic? Were you at that table just now?
Yes, I was. And I think you took what your father said the wrong way.
How could you take that the wrong way? What was left open to interpretation?
Dining room. Richard peruses the paper as Rory stares at the kitchen door. You can clearly hear the conversation going on inside.
Keep your voice down.
No, I can't take it anymore. Tonight has been like a nightmare.
You're dripping all over the floor.
So sue me. Hire Christopher to be your lawyer. That would be cozy.
Back in the kitchen.
Why do you pounce on every single thing I say?
That's absurd. You've barely uttered a word all night.
That's not true.
You said pie.
Oh, come on.
You did. All I heard you say was pie.
Why would he bring up Christopher? Was that necessary?
He likes Christopher.
Well, isn't that interesting? Because as I remember, when Christopher got me pregnant, Dad didn't like him so much.
Oh, well, please. You were 16. What were we supposed to do? Throw the two of you a party? We were disappointed. The two of you had such bright futures.
Yes, and by not getting married, we got to keep those bright futures.
When you get pregnant, you get married. A child needs a mother and a father.
Mom, do you think Christopher would be a lawyer right now if we'd gotten married? Do you think he'd be anything at all?
Yes, I do. Your father would have put him in the insurance business, and you'd be living a lovely life right now. That's right. Far away from us.
Oh, here we go.
You took that girl and completely shut us out of your life. You moved. You wouldn't accept our help, our money.
You wanted to control my life.
You were still a child.
I stopped being a child the minute the strip turned pink, okay? I had to figure out how to build a life. I found a good job.
As a maid, with all your brains and talents.
I worked my way up. I run the place now. I built a life on my own with no help from anyone.
And think of where you would have been if you had accepted a little help. And where would Rory have been? If it weren't for your ridiculous pride, your life could have been better. But no, you were too proud to take anything from anyone. You were always too proud to accept anything from anyone.
I wasn't too proud to come here to you two, begging for money for my kids' school, was I?
Rory looks up stunned. This is big news to her.
No, but you're too proud to let her know where you got it from, aren't you? Well, fine. You have your precious pride, and I have my weekly dinners. Isn't that nice? We both win.
Emily exits back into the butler's pantry. Lorelai stands there exhausted. Rory doesn't know what to do now. She turns toward her grandfather, Richard, his head dropped. He's fast asleep. In the car, Lorelai drives silently. Rory looks at her mother a beat.
So, want to get a cup of coffee?
Desperately.
Interior, Luke's night.
So, nice dinner at the grandparents' house.
Yep. Her dishes have never been cleaner.
You and Grandma seem to have a nice talk.
How much did you hear?
Oh, not much, snippets.
Snippets.
Little snippets?
So you heard everything.
Basically, yes.
Well, the best laid plans.
I think it was very brave of you to ask them for money.
I so do not want to talk about it.
How many meals is it going to take until we're off the hook?
I think my funeral will be the last one. Oh, wait. Does this mean
I can't let a perfectly good plaid skirt go to waste.
you won't be sorry?
Luke comes over. He's dressed in a clean button-up shirt and a good pair of 501s. He cleans up good.
Wow. You look nice. Really nice.
Oh, I had a meeting earlier at the bank. They like collars. You look nice too.
Yeah, well, I had a flagellation to go to.
So what do you have?
Coffee in a bowl.
I'll have coffee also, and chili fries.
It's quite a refined palate you got there.
Luke walks off. Lorelai watches him go a beat. She then turns back to Rory.
Behold the healing powers of a shower. So,
What?
tell me about the guy.
You know what's really special about our relationship? The total understanding about the need for one's privacy. I mean, you really understand boundaries.
So, tell me about the guy.
Mom,
Is he dreamy?
that's so Nick at night.
I'm going to find out anyhow.
Really? How?
I'll spy.
Luke brings over the coffee and the fries.
Fries? Coffee. I can't stand it. This is so unhealthy, Rory. Please put down the cup of coffee. You do not want to grow up to be like your mom.
Sorry, too late.
Fade out. End of show. All right. Round of applause for yourselves, everyone. Great work. Good job.